Welcome back to News 1575 with Emma. Goals either side of halftime by Fiston, Mayele and Ahmed Saad handed the Egyptians continental glory, breaking the South Africans' hearts in the process. Iqraam Rayners' second-half goal gave Sundowns some hope, but Pyramids held on. Sundowns coach Miguel Cardoso had made one change from the first leg, starting with Jayden Adams, who replaced Arthur Sales. After the 1-1 draw in the first leg last week, Masandawana were on the back foot as the hosts had the away goal advantage in their favor. The Brazilians enjoyed possession earlier but didn't make inroads into Pyramid's staunch defensive guard. With a slight advantage of an away goal from last week, Pyramids were not pressing as they were in the first leg. But against the run of play, Mayele bagged his 9th goal of the competition by latching onto a poor clearance from Grant Kekana before slotting home in the far corner in the 23rd minute. It was a frustrating half for Sundowns with some of stars like Lucas Ribeiro Costa, Tashreeq Matthews and Adams kept quiet, while Rayners didn't see much of the ball. Their only chance came in the stroke of halftime when Matthews was set through on goal by Costa, but failed to beat Ahmed El Shenawi in Pyramid's goal. Cardoso took off Aubrey Modiba after the restart, bringing on Divine Lunga. Modiba had picked up a yellow card in the first half, hence he was subbed. Sundowns were more positive in the second half as they tried to get back into the game, but it was the hosts who increased their lead to 2-0 through Ahmed Saad's diving header after he was picked by Mohamed Chibi from a set piece to put his side in the driving seat. A raft of changes by Cardoso saw Sundowns profit, with Rayners pulling one back, but it was too little too late as Pyramids were crowned champions. Doctor reacts to Sundowns' final defeat. Kaiser Chiefs and Bafana legend Dr. Khumalo has insisted Mamelodi Sundowns represented South Africa well despite losing the CAF Champions League final. Masandawana suffered a heartbreak in the final, going down 2-1 to Pyramids in Cairo on Sunday, which saw them lose the clash 3-2 on aggregate. It marked Sundowns' second defeat in the final after 2001, while Pyramids became the 13th winner of the competition after lifting their first CFCL trophy. Khumalo insisted it's not time to point fingers, but to praise the Betway Premiership champions for their efforts in the CAF Champions League this season. For us to be pointing fingers, I don't think it's proper, because we lose as a team, we win as a team, he said on SABC3. I should give it to Sundowns because they showed character in the last 30 minutes. Had they started like this in the first 45 minutes, I think we'd be talking a different ball game. I think the subs that came on made a lot of difference, irrespective of sales. Yes, I understand the guys wanted Timshishi, but in this game, Themba hasn't played for quite some time and I strongly believe, yes, the DNA is Sundowns. It's combinational play, possession and all that. Look at the number of chances they created. They tried their level best, but it was not meant to be. But I'm very proud of Sundowns players, the bench, and all those players that traveled with the team. Sundowns actually represented South African football very well. Did you know that the iDiski Times digital newspaper is completely free? Download it now by clicking the button below, or fill in the form to have it sent to you every week. Mamelodi Sundowns' dreams of the second CAF Champions League title ended in tears, as they suffered a 1-2 defeat to Pyramids in the second leg at the June 30th Stadium in Cairo last night.